Gautam Gambhir has been facing a lot of flack when it comes to the Indian cricket team. In T20Is, with a very good success rate, he's somehow managing to ensure that yes, the criticism has been deflected. But in ODIs and tests, there has been a real concern. You lost an ODI series for the first time to New Zealand at home. In tests, you have been whitewashed twice in 2 years by New Zealand and South Africa, 3-0 and 2-0. Now, Temba Bavuma, the South Africa captain, writing in a column on ESPNcricinfo, has spoken about Gambhir's position. People are advocating split coaching, but then is it viable? Temba Bavuma is saying that yes, in ODIs, now after the T20 World Cup, ODIs are going to be important because the ODI World Cup will be played in 2027. And in that, Gambhir will be in a great position. Why is that? Firstly, on the test fortunes of the Indian cricket team, Temba Bavuma has bluntly stated that this is a period of struggle because he said it's going to be tough for this Indian team in the near future when it comes to red ball cricket. Look at it. You lost the BGT against England, you tied 2-2, which was great, but you should have won the series considering how weak England were and how flat the conditions were. On the other hand, when you look at what happened at home, you lost 2-0 to South Africa. For the first time in 25 years, you got whitewashed. Prior to that, you got whitewashed in New Zealand. And things at this point are not going to get any easier because you're touring New Zealand in 26 and you're also going to tour Sri Lanka. Your WTC chances in 2027 are all but done. So that's why in the near future, it's going to be tough. Now, going to have to find a way to buy himself time in the red ball game. That is what Gambhir is like saying. The challenge at this point in time for Temba Bavuma when he's saying what Gambhir needs to do, he reckons going to have to find a way to buy himself time in the red ball game. And I am of the view that the performances in white ball cricket may assist him. So, if he does well in red ball cricket, if he does well in white ball cricket rather than ODIs, then I think the criticism in test cricket might get deflected. But we all know test cricket has a different dynamic, white ball cricket has a different dynamic altogether. But it is in ODIs that Temba Bavuma believes that Gambhir's position will be very good. And it is because of two individuals, Rohit Sharma and Virat Kohli. Now, there is no indication from the duo that they are going to retire in 2026 or 2027. In fact, they will play the 2027 ODI World Cup. Bavuma writes, in ODIs, Kohli and Rohit will naturally take on a lot more responsibility from a performance and leadership point of view. Gambhir will be okay in terms of his position. Actually, when you look at it, when Gambhir wrote that tweet when Shashi Tharoor had given him, and when he replied on that, hilarious that people are trying to say that I'm turning on my own who are the best. It gives a clear-cut indication that all those dressing room rifts have been dispensed. Gambhir needs Roh and Co. And Roh and Co. need Gambhir to ensure that the environment is secure because without that, you can't win the 2027 ODI World Cup. Virat is still performing. Virat can still do wonders. Rohit, on the other hand, his position is also secure. So building the team on those two, then Gambhir then will have a good position when you look at the Indian ODI setup. Now, split coaching. Do you want split coaching? After the disasters in the ODI against New Zealand and the tests against South Africa, calls are there that yes, it is untenable. Gambhir's position in ODI cricket and in test cricket is untenable. But then Temba Bavuma says having one coach across all formats works a lot better for players from a continuity point of view. You have the same individual running the ship. Communication can be communicated in negative or positive ways to the same person. He will take it in that same way. There is a feeling that, yeah, I know how this person will respond. So why do you want to change? Because he reckons advantages from a philosophy and playing style perspective. Don't think many teams are going with a split format system. I'm not really in favor of it. South Africa did have that in 2023 and in that period. That time split coaching might have worked, but now split coaching might not work in 2026. That's what Temba Bavuma has warned. But looking at the Indian ethos, if you have more failures in ODIs and tests, the pressure will continue. And honestly, in test matches, you can potentially try. We still believe you can have a different coach. But we are also of the opinion that yes, give Gambhir time till 2027. After that, you take a call. That also, if you look at the continuity aspect of Indian cricket, that could also work. So, should split coaching be there? Temba Bavuma warns against it. He is a cricketer. He is an active cricketer for South Africa, successful cricketer. Do you think that split coaching is the way forward? Or do you think with the way how teams are, with the way how conditions are, with the way how WTC cycles, ODI cycles are, does split coaching work? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.